1, 2, 3. Welcome to the show. Can you?
Grab me a positive synergy. I have been doubted through life. Been there and done that with trifling people who told me my style will not work. I told them they wrong. Been struggling too long. This song is for you. I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way. 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 Get out my way.
Love and happiness. Yeah. Something that can make you do wrong, make you do right. Yeah. Love. Love and happiness. But wait a minute, something's going wrong. Someone's on the phone, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Talking about how she can make it right. Yeah. Yeah. Happiness is when you really feel good about somebody. There's nothing wrong being in love with someone. Yeah. Oh, baby, love and happiness. Love and happiness. I'll be good to you. We'll be together. And see each other. Walk away with victory. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Love and happiness. Stay out all night long. Wow, love. Wait a minute. Let me tell you. Power, love.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Let me make sure my sound and everything is hooked up. Give me one moment. How are y'all, man? I ain't seen y'all all week. The boy been busy. Y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. I want to welcome y'all to another edition of Venus versus Mars. Thank y'all for coming back over here. Let me see who up in here with me. Who up in here with me? So Icy, what's good? McQueen, hello. Fee, what's up, Faye? Listen, you earned that, Rich, man. You over here, I see you. Consistency is key for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you over here a lot, and I appreciate your support. You earned that, Rich. You earned it. Mom Life Love, what's going on? April Showers in the building. What's good? Lady D, hello. How are you? Cherie Harris, hello. James Harris, what's up, my brother? The Truth. What's up, my sister? How you doing? What's going on? Chocolate 82467 in the house. What's good? Grown Little Boy Podcast. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? Thanks for coming over. All right, y'all. Let's get this thing started. So, this conversation tonight, it's going to be a really good conversation. I have the link pinned to the top of the chat for any ladies or anyone, gentlemen, whoever that wants to hop on here and jump in the middle of this conversation. It is an open panel. Anybody can click the link and come on and just have a conversation with us about this. So tonight's topic is, what up, Keller? What's up, bro? Tonight's topic is, Rocco with the Truth, hello. Tonight's topic, y'all, is I'm not my mama. Now, Atmos, what are you talking about? I'm not my mama. So I was talking to April Showers on the phone, and I like to get ideas from people about, different topics that we can talk about here on Venus versus Mars. Last one we did was so successful. A lot of people really enjoyed that conversation that we had. The last one we did was you made me cheat on you, right? A lot of people enjoyed that conversation because it went a whole bunch of different directions. And me and her was talking earlier today. I said, I need another topic for Venus versus Mars. I want to get some ideas, not just come from my own head. And she talked to me about a situation. I believe she's going to come on here and she's going to further dig into exactly what and how we came up with this topic today. But today's conversation is going to be, I'm not my mama. I don't do the things that my mama used to do. I don't put up with the things that my mama used to put up with. My mama used to put up with cheating. She used to put up with this. They used to have this kid and that kid, and daddy came home when he wanted to and all this kind. I'm not my mama. I'm cooking, cleaning, ironing your what? Don't you see the dry cleaners over there across the street? I'm not my mama. We're going to have that conversation today. And then I want to flip it too. And I want to talk about, for the fellas, I'm not my daddy. I'm not get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work while y'all still sleep, to go out and take care of the family. What? To work for 30 years straight and get a retire? Huh? You going to work too, right? I ain't paying all these bills. Ooh. Things have changed, y'all. We're going to have that conversation tonight. We're going to have that conversation. I actually would like to ask, I want to get a consensus from the people that are here right now. If you believe that times have changed as far as what responsibilities the woman feels that she is responsible for in a household, is it different now than it used to be? If you believe it is, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel like it's still the same, put a 2 in the chat. If you feel like things have changed with time, the new millennials, younger mothers, younger babies having babies, young ladies not being, the mamas going out with their daughters to the club, the mamas doing TikTok videos, twerking like their daughters to show exactly what they can do. Oh, you don't know nothing about it. Let me show you how to shake that thing, girl. You don't know nothing about this. Oh, that's back in my day right there. Let me see what y'all say. Okay, here we go. I got some responses coming in. James Harris says, I wish I could be half the person my mom was, but I would never want to be anything like my daddy. Okay. Fee said things have changed. Chocolate said things have changed to a certain extent. Lady D said things have changed. The Truth said things have changed. Cherie Harris says things have changed. Rocking with the Truth said things have changed. T-Band 1 said things have changed. All of y'all are saying, wow. Okay. Or do I have that twisted up? I said 1 was for if you believe things are still the same. And I said 2 was for if you think things have changed. Okay. So a lot of y'all saying here that things are still the same. Okay. I think I got that right. So here's my question. Now, most of y'all that I see in here are very stand-up women. You all know how to take care of your household. You know how to make sure that things are put together and that you know how to take care of things. Okay. Lady G said too, things are different. And now here's the thing. To the fellas that's in the chat, I want y'all to chime in on this too. Do you believe that the woman that you hear about back in the day, how they used to do things, is the same women that you have now? Is it the same type of women now, or have things changed based on your observation of what you've been looking for and what you've been seeing, what you've been hearing about in relationships? Keller said, gas is not 10 cents a gallon no more. So I'm going to need to take your ass to work. I need your half of the rent. Oh, God. Keller, you silly. No, gas not 10 cents no more. But listen, if April Showers is in here, April Showers, please hit that link. I want you to come in here, and I would like for you to talk to us about the story that you talked to me about with your friend. Let me read some of y'all comments. T-Bell once said Keller. Fee said, or I think it's Faye. Faye said, married 23 years, but we still keep those values. I'm going with number 2. Okay. All right, things changed. So I says things changed. Okay. James Harris says, Keller, you want them to have a 9 to 5. Chocolate 82467 said things have changed, have definitely changed. T-Band 1 said nowadays both need to bring something to the table. Okay. Rock with the Truth says some females and males are never taught how to be ladies and gentlemen. Indeed. James Harris said, go ahead, Faye. Indeed. So, okay, Rocking with the Truth says 50-50 works for me. Now, let me ask you a question. 50-50 is, I think that is the cliche thing that people would say these days. You know, both people bring something to the table. But this is just my opinion. My opinion may not be your opinion. My opinion and Keller's opinion or James Harris' opinion or any other man in this chat opinion may differ. But the way I was raised, this is just the way I was raised. So a lot of times men do what they grow up seeing. These are facts. A lot of times women do what they grew up seeing. Okay? Or at least if they don't grow up doing it, that is their foundation. That is what they know. That is what they've learned. If you grew up and I was talking to one of my friends earlier who was telling me, you know, that she doesn't know how to crochet, but she knows how to, how to sew because she grew up and her grandma was a master seamstress and she knew that. She picked that up. So she knows how to hem pants and knows how to do this and do that. But she never really got the skill of the crocheting. But she grew up kind of seeing it, right? You have some men out there who, fathers may used to be a mechanic, right? So they may say, hey, you know what? I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I grew up learning that stuff because I saw my daddy doing it growing up. You may have some women that say, oh, I know how to cook. I know how to do this. I can cook anything. I got my mama, my grandmama recipe, right? You pick up what you learn. But my question is, for the ladies, and let's be honest, would you say that men have changed in the way they feel as though their responsibilities are? Now, the way I grew up is the man took care of all the bills. And when the queen or the lady brought money in, that was her money. That was extra. And you still gave her money on top of that. Right? Hit the link, Miss April Showers. Yeah, I like that chocolate. Yeah, 100, 100. Right. So, you know, the man go out, he make the money. Baby, here go the money, pay the bills. Make sure you leave me something for gas and for food or whatever, or, you know, the food to be cooked, and, you know, she have his meal packed. And I mean, that's what I grew up seeing, y'all. That's what I grew up seeing. But I that just stuck with me. I just always been the type where I'm like, hey, baby, just relax. You ain't gotta get your hands dirty. Just relax. Or some men be like, hey, what you talking about? She better get out there and work too. Look, I'm not saying, you know, not do nothing, right? But, you know, here's the thing. It's a trade-off, right? So some men don't mind going out and busting their ass. I'm talking about sweating, working hard. And a lot of men take pride in working hard so they can bring the bacon home, so that they can see that smile on the wife's face to say, hey, baby, bills are paid. We'll take this money, go get your nails done, hair's done, you know, go do that, right? But then you have the independent woman movement, right? Where it's like, you know, I don't need you. I can get my own stuff. I can do my own thing. Now, one thing that I think is real is that sometimes, and this is not the type of man that I am, but I know other men who feel infuriated by a woman who makes more money than they do. I know some men who feel infuriated by a woman who, when they say, when a man say, hey, I'm gonna take you out to dinner, and they like, what we going to Foco de Chao or something like that, right? But, oh, I was thinking about Applebee. Apple what? Apple what? Apple who? You taking the Applebee? You think I'm worth Applebee's? Is that all I'm worth to you? Is an Applebee's dinner a 2 for $20? Is that what you think I am? Men will be so intimidated by that. That we just would. So I'm just being honest. You have some men that honestly feel like, listen, we're going to eat. Like, it shouldn't matter. We're going to eat. I'm taking you to eat. I'm paying for it. Whether the meal is $20 or it's $100, I'm paying for it. So why you worried about it? But there are some men out there that still have class that say, you know, I want to take you to a nice place. You know, what happened to them? I got a question. Here's my question. What happened to the dates where the man came and picked the woman up? What happened to that? What happened to coming to the door with the flowers behind your back and surprising her and her smelling the flowers and saying, oh my God, it smells so good, and walking the lady to the car, opening the door, to the woman leaning over to the man's side of unlocking the door? What happened to those dates? Like, was that just for movies? Was it just for movies? Let me see what y'all saying here in the chat. Let's see. Chocolate 82467 said it's 100. Okay. April Shower said I'm here. All right. Lady D said lower and middle class need to do 50-50. The wealthy have options. Okay. So Icy said yes, men have changed. Okay. Can you explain that a little bit, so Icy? What do you mean when you say men have changed? I do agree with you, by the way, but I want to know what your take is on it. James Harris says the man 75%, females 25%. Okay. T-Baron 1 said growing up in a single parent household, seeing strong woman working and taking care of home, so Boaz needs to bring his ass on and take care of me. Eyes tried. You You say you tired, huh? You tired. Keller said, I'm splitting, and I'm splitting to two. I'm splitting the 2 for 20. Keller just talking junk. Lady D said, I'm okay with Applebee's. Just don't take me to McDonald's or Taco Bell. I mean, hold on now. So listen. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Okay. What if all he can afford is Taco Bell or McDonald's? Would you say, you know what, you don't need to take me on a date then because that's all you can afford? Or would you be like, you know what? Yeah. Let's go for it. What would you say? Rockin' with the Truth said, an able body in a relationship should have a job, period. It doesn't matter how much, but what you do with your funds and can you budget? Now, Rockin', I will say this. That's a really great way of putting those words because a lot of people these days don't know how to budget. I have an issue with budgeting sometimes. Just being honest, right? I make pretty good money. I work very, very hard. I run my own business, right? Money can fluctuate. You know what I mean? So you gotta be smart about how you spend your money. You have to put away for a rainy day, right? But you have to know what you're doing. I talk to a lot of people that I talk to outside of YouTube are wiser, have more money than me, and can give me advice on how to budget, how to invest, how to do things, how to prepare for the future in case the bottom falls out, right? You need people around you. You don't want to be broke and hang around a whole bunch of broke people. Somebody who broke and you broke can't help you get money. Real talk. A whole bunch of broke folks in the same group, you ain't gonna get too much out of that group. It's real talk, okay? Get you some people that's doing better than you, that don't mind helping and being a mentor and helping you get to the bag. Real talk. So Aisha says some men will hold it over the female head. Now, that's a good point, so Aisha. But here's my thing, and I got to be honest about this. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I don't like it when the man tries to be superior over the woman. I think even if you are the breadwinner, right? Don't make her feel like she's less than because she doesn't make the money. Right? It doesn't help you to knock her self-esteem down. That's real talk. All right, let me pull this up real quick. There's April Showers. Miss April, what up?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing?
Happy Sweetest Day to everybody in the chat.
I thought Sweetest Day was on the 16th. Is it Sweetest Day where you at?
It's Sweetest Day every day.
Oh,
should
okay.
I get the date from it?
Huh?
I'm trying to play it off for Sweetest Day every day. Do I have a date from it? When is Sweetest Day, y'all?
I thought it was it. What day is Sweetest Day, y'all? Isn't it like February 16th or?
No, Sweetest Day is in October. Valentine's Day is in February.
You might be right. I don't really. I celebrate. I don't think I ever celebrated Sweetest Day. Hold on, Alexa. When is Sweetest Day?
Sweetest Day was today. The next sweetest day will be on Saturday, October 21st.
Shame on y'all. See what I mean?
Hold up. But
See what I mean?
They have another one on October 21st. So there's another one coming up.
Another one?
Hold on.
Hey, they can't be no two sweetest
Hold up.
days.
Listen. Alexa, when is sweetest day? Listen.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, when is sweetest day?
Sweetest day was today. The next sweetest day will be on Saturday, October 21st, 2023.
Oh, shoot. 2020. Okay, the next week, but October 2023.
All you men that didn't tell your spouses happy sweetest day or girlfriends, didn't buy no flowers, and didn't get them no dinners.
Well, you know what?
Shame on y'all.
I did my sweetest day thing. I sure did. So I'm good. Fellas, Keller, James Harris, did y'all know today was sweetest day?
Women too. We gotta take care of the men
Ladies,
too.
yes. Yes. Now for all y'all need to put watermelons in the chat to tell Atmos happy sweetest day. I want to see watermelons in the chat for sweetest day for me. Okay?
Now that's the shame. That's a doggone shame. He'll be a single woman, know about sweetest day. And half of y'all married and got women.
Look.
Women on sides, internet, all kind of metaverse dating.
Listen. I know today was sweetest day. But see, I always do sweet things for my wife. So I'm gonna pass that test, but doggone, I'm gonna tell her anyway. So let me see. The truth said things have definitely changed. Rockin said, she said, Rockin, things like that haven't been taught to younger people. Faye said, yes, men have definitely changed. I work and my husband stays at home. Oh, he's retired. Okay. I don't have to wash dishes, etc. We still have date night. That's amazing. That's what keeps things spicy. You still gotta look. Let me help the fellas out there. And ladies, I'm gonna help you too. The way you keep the relationship fresh, you can't stop doing the things that attracted the person to you in the beginning. You can't stop taking her to nice restaurants just because you're comfortable. You can't stop buying her, gifts and flowers and roses and things like that just because you're comfortable. Ladies, you used to rub his neck when you used to rub his back. You used to stroke his hair when he laid down on your lap when he was tired from work. You used to rub his feet. Some of y'all did. You used to. He come home, you got the bath water ready, got his shower ready, towel out, baby, go in there and get clean, come in here. You have his beer sitting right there waiting for him. You used to do that stuff. Now he come home, looking around, you in there on YouTube. Baby, I'm hungry. Uber Eats is open. I'm going to give you my Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, right? Honey, can you grab me a beer? Don't your hands and feet work? Now, I'm not saying all y'all like this, but I do know something that's like this. April Showers, what you think about that?
It ain't happening here. You better come to the table. But Cyrus taking him a plate to the man cave and the beer and all of that.
Yeah.
If you help and got 2 feet, you better get up.
Oh, hell no. See, now you tripping.
Or put your refrigerator in the stove down there and cook your
See, that ain't the way it worked. This man that got home from work, been working all day long to make sure that the lights is on, the water running, and you have a place to lay your precious head. And you tell me that this man come home from work after saying, baby, just relax and chill, and he asks you for a beer, and you say, it's in the fridge. Is that fair?
Yeah, because I've been home all day, maybe wiping walls, trying to figure out how I'm going to make food last because food prices are so high, and deciding whether you might have to start riding your bicycle to work. And so that's a lot of stress for me.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, I got you. Let's see what the chat's saying. T-Bell once said, don't trust them. Times have definitely changed. I've met some crazy and glad they never knew where I lived. Sheesh, I bet. James Harris says, that happens on the first couple of dates. After that, she better open her own door. Oh! Whoa! What you think about that, April Showers?
I like a man to open the car doors, but I mean, I ain't gonna have a heart attack if he don't.
Okay, so let's say a man invite you,
but he better not be opening from nobody else.
Whoa! Man, hold on now. Let's say y'all go to a restaurant. It's your first date, and he opened the door for the woman that's in front of you, and then he walks in behind her and lets the door close in your face. Would you have an issue with that, or would you be like, eh?
Oh hell yeah! I'm going home. I'm taking an Uber and go home.
You say you taking an Uber?
I'm going home. It ain't even nothing to talk about. You can already expect me. What is there to talk about?
I got you. Faye said men aren't being raised men anymore. That's why things have changed. Robert Keller said chivalry dies right after you hit.
True strong warrior, please don't be letting everybody know that you got a good husband. Please don't be putting that in here. Don't. Yeah, please don't.
So Aisha says some men will tell a woman go on because he can pay all the bills. Okay, Faye said Taco Bell is fine. It's the thought. Okay. T-Bell once said we ain't going to no Taco Bell or Mickey D's for a date. Hold on now. Hold on. I would tell him, hey, here's Atmos' number. He doesn't mind going to Taco Bell. Now, hold on now, y'all. Hold on, let me see. I have major budgeting issue, man. Listen, you're the only one. James Harris says, T-Bam, I agree, but we are going to Popeye. He said y'all going to Popeye. Is Popeye's cool, Miss April?
Well, you know, a lot of people have met in stranger places. I mean, if you know, we got some sentimental people out there.
So,
you know, so they might have met him at Popeyes, you know. The guy came in and said the food, you know, wasn't right. You got my order wrong. And, you know, that's how he met. He looked at me and said, baby, you know, I know you probably can make this chicken better. And I, you know, might have said, yeah, I can fry you up some good wings. And, you know, our relationship started from there. So, you know, it might be a little sentimental.
What about on the first date? Would you feel better about a man taking you, instead of taking you to McDonald's or Taco Bell, if he took you to Popeyes for a 2-piece and a biscuit, would you feel like that was more elegant than going to McDonald's or Taco Bell?
Well, again, like I said, if it's got a sentimental value, but if we didn't meet, then hell no.
I got you.
No.
T-Man once said prioritize. Cherie Harris says, once you've been together for a long time, what's wrong with going to Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken sometimes? I would say nothing. I agree with that. I was with my husband for 28 years. That's a blessing. T-Man once said, yes, Atmos, you always need to have successful people in your circle so you can learn and level up. Yes, I agree. You're right. T-Man said, James ain't going to no Popeyes either. James at T-Bam, you can't go wrong with some barnyard pimp. Rocker with the Truth said, if he brings home the bacon, doesn't he expect her to fry it up so he can eat? Well, if she bring home the bacon, is he going to cook and clean? See, it's my opinion that if a man is staying home and retired and the woman is working, She shouldn't have to do nothing when she come home. That's just my opinion. The food should be made already. The house should stay clean. Maybe she might wash clothes. I don't know, but they could work that out. Like, hey, baby, I'll do this. But last thing she should have to do is come home to a messy house if the man is retired and home all day. That's just my opinion. Y'all might say I'm wrong, but that's just how I feel about it.
So now you trying to turn the man into Betty Crocker?
Not
and
exactly.
Susie Homemaker?
No, but I think that if a man is at home all day long playing video games, eating, ordering Uber Eats, got bags everywhere, crumbs on the floor, beer cans or drinks and soda pop everywhere, and the wife come home from work, you expect I don't think it's fair that she got to come in and clean up behind you as a grown man just because you don't got to work.
That's a different story, but you talking about the man should be Betty Crocker.
I think sometimes he should cook. I don't see nothing wrong with every now and then him, surprising his wife or making dinner, or I don't see nothing wrong with that. Especially if she's been working all day. I don't know.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. Keller said, I thought Sweetest Day was for the men.
No. It's whoever you sweet on, I thought.
Yeah, I think it goes both ways, Keller.
Hey, the truth, my son knows how to cook too.
Oh, do he? You taught him?
No, I didn't know how to cook.
Oh.
He started culinary art school.
Okay. T-Bam once said, Cherie, married and going to get something to eat, okay. But dating, no, he needs to come better. There are standards. Okay, I got some Sweetest Day. Oh, I got some watermelons in the chat. Okay. James Harris said he never heard of that. He never heard of Sweetest Day. Sweetest Day is technically for men. Oh, wow. Okay, there's confirmation, Miss April. Sweetest Day is technically for the men.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You learned something. Robert Keller said, V hijacked my Sweetest Day today. Shaking my head.
Get him, V.
Rocket with the Truth said, T-Bam, I don't want any fast food on a date. Sorry. James Harris says, T-Bam says, James, well, they say pimping ain't easy. Dead, he's scared. I ain't calling nobody names. Man. Let me see. James, knock it off. Warrior said, hey, Amateur Chat, I'm listening from the bushes. Okay. Hey, Purple. So Miss April, if you don't mind sharing this story with us. I was telling them how we were talking about the I Ain't My Mama thing. How did that come up? Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, I was telling Atmos, I said, you need to do a show on I Ain't My Mama. Because I heard that so much from my mom and my aunt and even my oldest cousin. I ain't my mama. My grandfather had another family down the street. So, I ain't my mama. They cheat, I cheat. I ain't my mama. They ain't bringing no outside kids in this house. Because, my parents come from Chula, Mississippi. It's down in the Delta. And I have two aunts. They're half aunts. One just died last year in St. Louis. I did not know that these were my mom, her and her siblings. I didn't even know they were half brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. So I was probably like in junior high school when we went to St. Louis, and my mom said, oh, we're getting ready to go over to, they called her Ree. We called her Ree. We getting ready to, they called her mother Snook. Said, we ready to go over Snook's house. And I'm like, well, who is Snook? She said, yo, Auntie Ree, Mama. And I'm like, what? So that's when we found out that our grandfather was a Rolling Stone. had a family on the whole side of the street, on the same street. And actually, when he died of a heart attack, there was also another woman that was pregnant by him. So technically, I have 2 uncles, but this one lives on the west side of Chicago. He looks just like him, but we didn't have much contact with him as we did my aunts. And they were never allowed to call each other halves and all of that.
Mm-mm.
So when my cousin, my eldest cousin on my mother's side, when her husband become disabled, and they were in court, and the judge was saying how much money they had to pay, and because my cousin gets his pension and he had to give her like palimony, and then they said like he had to pay $500 or $600 for this child. So that day in the courtroom, my cousin found out that her husband had an outside child.
Wow. Wow.
Who's 7 years old. So,
Wow.
of course, I had to hear I ain't your grandmother, I ain't my grandmama. And of course, what nobody, they were trying to tell her kids was innocent. She was like, I don't care. I ain't my grandmother. He made the child out there. It's going to stay out there. And my cousin really didn't accept this child. Probably, it was more like when the girl was 20-something years old. But even her kids would go over and be with the girl. But my cousin was so adamant, I ain't my grandma. I'm not my grandmother. And so that's how we got on the subject of talking about that. And I was like, that's all I ever heard. I ain't my grandmother. I ain't my grandmother. But that's what those women did back in the day. So
you was telling me a story about one of your guy friends who would tell you about him hearing that from women and about how he changed his preference because of that.
When I was saying, he would be like, I ain't my father. So he would say that he wasn't going to cheat. And then he was just like the father and worse.
You was telling me about the one guy who was telling you that girls would tell him, well, I'm not like my mama. And they say it got to
yeah, point. I ain't like my mama. But then most of them, if they had heathen mothers, if they found out the man cheated, they cheated. Wasn't no going to talk, wasn't no counseling. Wasn't no going to talk to no pastors back then. If that man cheated, that woman went out and cheated.
Sheesh. You know what's crazy though? That the truth is that people can't take what they dish out. Like, people do stuff, but if a person if the person say, okay, so for my get back, I'm not gonna get mad at you, but I'm about to do the same exact thing that you did to me. So the same pain that you just put me through, get ready, because I'm about to do the same thing to you. Now, after I do the same thing to you and you hurt like I hurt right now, then, we'll move on. You don't do it no more and I won't. Deal? How many people really are strong enough to take that? It'll be crazy. T-Man once said, right, I'm a queen. If I bring home the bacon, he better fry it up in the pan and clean the dishes afterwards. Miss Mo said, yes. I'm not putting up with even half of the nonsense and demands of men from back in the day. You gonna respect me in this house just like I do. That's fair. Faye said, I'm from Arkansas. My grandfather was the same way. He had another family, and they all had the same names. Damn.
Oh, no.
Shit. Damn.
I know. There's some weird stuff that went on out there in the atmosphere.
Ooh. James Harris says, T-Bam, men are not supposed to be dishwashers. Damn. What the hell that mean? Kella, I'm going to pray for V strength because she's going to need it dealing with you. Miss Mo says kids are off limits though. They shouldn't. They didn't ask to be here. Right. Wow, Faye. I live in Mississippi, and my friend had another family down the road from them. Her dad looked like he was such an innocent man. Today, I ain't my mama. Today, I ain't my mama. I know that's right. T-Bam, V cooks every day. Let me see.
Yeah, that's up until she makes it here. Then you might have to do the cooking.
Mm-hmm. Faye, my daddy had several families. Sheesh.
Huh?
That's what James Harris said.
Oh, I know a guy here in Joliet that had 3 families. And all them boys look just like this man.
How do you have time to juggle 3 households?
Hey, don't ask me.
And the money. Let me see. Miss Mo said men definitely can't handle cheating the way they want, the way they expect women to. Right. No, we're too territorial. We are way too territorial. Let me see. Rock with the Truth said, my dad allegedly has 3 children, and I can only tell you that they are younger than me and my siblings. Oh, I know their names, but my dad didn't make introductions. Oh, well, damn. Chocolate said, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, but two rights don't make a wrong either. T-Bell once said, Miss Mo. No, they can't take that, what they dish out. Nah, that's true. I'm a Queen said, Keller, I've been married 17 years and I cook once a week. I'm not my mama. Damn.
Oh, Lord, hit that link, Queen. Hit that link.
Hit that link, Queen.
Come on up here. The Queen likes them too short. She was telling them what y'all know about Too Short and LL and all that old Snoop. Hit the link, Queen. Come on. I need some help up here, Queen.
Hit that hot link. Harris says, Queen Newton. That's how all you females get once the kids are grown. Oh, wow. T-Bam. Keller said, T-Bam, I treated her to tie today, which resulted in her hijacking my sweetest day on the one that needs prayer. LOL. Rock with the Truth said, when my kids could cook and would come say, I'm hungry, I would say, how hungry? I'm rocking. I'm dead. Listen, y'all, the panel is open. The link is at the top. All you got to do is hit the link and come on in here. Come on in here. If you want to jump in on this, you're more than welcome. Miss Mo, any of y'all want to jump in? West Coast Bells, any of y'all, come on in if you want to. Just hit the link. Let me read this again. Rocking with the Truth said, when my kids could cook and would come say, I'm hungry, I would say, how hungry? I'm rocking. That is funny. What's up, West Coast Bells? How you doing? Miss Mo said, how do the fathers present the kids for from dating their siblings unknowingly if they have multiple families in the same town. That's kind of,
Well,
I think that's.
Luckily, this guy, even though he was married and had these, he had this, because I used to date the son.
Mm-hmm.
He had a family that lived out there off Patterson Road, and then another family that stayed on the hill. But the kids, they all knew each other. I also had some friends, get this, that went to school, and they knew that who their siblings was, but the siblings, because they had the same dad. I had a friend that knew who her father was and the siblings, but the siblings did not know about her. The father did not come clean about her until the father,
That's got to be a
their mother died.
That's got to be a chapter
Till the mother
position
died.
for kids.
Till the mother died.
How
He
messed
waited
up is
until
it?
the mother died, and then he told the kids. And it's so weird because even when we was in high school, they used to always say, these two girls, y'all sure look like sisters. But it was like certain people that knew, like, that was this, she was their sister. But he waited until his wife died, and he told the children then. And so the oldest daughter was fine with it. I mean, she's like a minister.
Mm-hmm.
The baby girl, she had problems with it. Like, how could he have hid that for so long? Yeah.
Man, this is crazy. I'm seeing some crazy stuff right here. So West Coast Bell said that I'm in my second marriage, had kids in both marriages, so I'm stuck cooking forever. I know that's right. I'm a queen. Do your husband take care of you? Oh, Keller said, I'm a queen. Do your husband take care of you once a week? Since you cook once a week. Okay. DJ Chuck, what's going on? Everyone, good evening. How you doing, brother? What's going on?
Chuck, what's going on?
Rocco with the truth said, hey, DJ Chuck. West Coast Bell says, shit. I'm my mama and my grandmama. I know that's right. James Harris says, I found out all my half brothers and sisters were when I started school. I found out.
So they made sure that you knew.
Yeah, you said something earlier, Miss April, where growing up, they weren't allowed to say half brother and half sister. I grew up in a household. They just said brother and sister, right?
They said brother and sister. Yeah, right. It was never like no half.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't do that either growing up. We didn't do that either.
And do you know that some of them women back in the day, when them women got sick, like your husband, the woman he done cheated with, woman he was cheated with, went and took care of the wife when she got sick and shit. Like, yeah.
When they do that?
Y'all better tell them.
That's crazy.
Tell them, Block, and tell them I am queen.
It's a lot of stuff I think that
we
didn't.
Come from that old school. Like,
old
yeah.
School.
Like, that woman got sick. They went down there and helped the woman out and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they did it.
Yeah, things these days. These days, there's no patience these days for some of the things that women had back in the day patience for. the cheating and the okay, we got a child, we're gonna raise our kids together no matter what, and all that kind of stuff. There's no patience for that. Miss Mo says, same with my family. Step kids are half, you're my family, period. Exactly. I grew up with it. My mom had 6 of us. I'm the oldest out of 6. But my brothers, me and 3 of my brothers and sisters got the same daddy and mama. And then my other 3 brothers and sisters have a different daddy, but we all got the same mama. But their dad had 6 more kids with a whole different mama.
Oh, Lord. See?
Oh, yeah. So it was like, damn, you talking about having 2 families. Like, we all, sometimes it would be like us 6 plus them 5 and them 6. Like, it would be like, but we never ever called each other step brother, step sister. We never ever did that. We was brothers and sisters. That's how we grew up. So to this day, when my brother calls me, I talk to my stepbrother sometimes more than I talk to my blood brother. We're not even blood. He just my brother, my blood brother's brother on his dad's side. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, that's how it was when my parents were separated. And he dated this woman for years.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we were in Chicago. My dad moved down here to Joliet, got him a job at the steel mill. And he had been going with this lady down here. Well, actually, she lived in Lockport, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
They were separated for like 4 or 5 years. And to this day, you know, we always, my dad, even after he got with my mom,
Mm-hmm.
those kids would still come around.
I got a question for the ladies in the chat. I got a question. And for you, Miss April. What would you say? And I want you to really think about this question. What would you say is a quality that you saw your mom or your grandma give to your dad or your granddaddy that you wouldn't dare give to a man in this generation today? That you just feel like the men of this time would not appreciate what she used to do back in the day. So that kind of stuff I'm not doing for these niggas because they don't deserve it. They haven't earned that. Could any of y'all think of something that you used to see happen that you say you can't bring into today's world? You can't bring into with today's men. Type some things in the chat. I want to kind of see what was done.
Yeah, I get where you're going.
Yeah.
I could name a few. You know, they had that unconditional love. Like, they were rocking with their husbands no matter what. Like,
no matter what?
There was no boundaries. Nothing. I mean, unconditional love. Like,
that's a big one.
These ladies, some of these ladies, they put up with a lot of stuff from men. If it wasn't cheating, they found out they had gambling problems, mental health issues. You know, some were being abused. You know, they wasn't going to tell. I mean, it's like they had some unconditional love for those men back in the day.
Let me see what some of them saying in the chat. So your answer was that unconditional love. Lady D said the mistress took care of the wife. Those are sister wives. The truth said definitely no patience. No patience. West Coast says everything is a red flag now. Nobody believes in going through things. There you go. I'm a Queen said Robert Keller. You know, they're older. The older you get, sometimes you have to make appointments for that too. sex at this point in life is not as big a deal. We get it whenever we find. T-Bell once said, I didn't find out about my dad's other kids until my 30s. 4 brothers, 1 sister. I'm the oldest. You know what's crazy, y'all, is I just found my sister last year. Last year, I found out I had an older sister. I'm 42. I found out I had a 43-year-old sister. She lived in Detroit. I did not know. I found out that she lives in a different state. I won't tell y'all where, but I just found out that I had an older sister. My dad, he told me about her, and he couldn't find her because he was, strung out on drugs and was locked up for like 20 some years, and so he had lost contact with her. But he told me, he said, "You got a sister out here, and you got a sister, and I'm gonna find her, and I'm gonna introduce y'all." So it's crazy because we look alike. When we talk, we got some of the same similarities, but we went a whole 40 some years without even never speaking a word or seeing each other. But when you link up with your family, it's a natural bond there, and it's just crazy because how do you catch up from that time? How do you catch that time up? Let me read this here. I didn't find out I had 2 other sisters until I was 21. And my oldest is and I'm the oldest of 5. Wow. Keller said, I'm a queen. I'm not talking about just sex, but also your standard living. Rockin' T-Man 1. I was damn near 30 when I met one of the sons. My dad called a meeting and only us 2 showed up. So I still don't know him or his siblings. They're not related to me, just my dad. Wow. Miss Mo says total control over the finances. My granny didn't know or ask, not me. I'm logging in and I want to know about every penny.
Got that
right. Faye said, I didn't dare let a man put his hands on me. Hell no, you shouldn't. Rocket said, wow. Lady D said, my stepfather beat and cheated on my mom. She stayed with him no matter what. I can't do that. I don't blame you. So I said, yes, unconditional love. Lady D said, I know she stayed with my stepdad because she had low self-esteem. Damn. Cherie Harris says, I'm not giving up my peace of mind on period. I know that's right. Miss Mo says, not being told where you are going or where you've been. You better tell me or I'll turn this whole house out. My dude, how did your grandparents do it? Right. Purple said, trust it. Rocket said, keep your hands to yourself or get cut. Sheesh. Dr. Mo, are you saying a man go to tell you everywhere he got to tell you everywhere he goes?
Right. Wow.
The sister was born up top with Levi. Yeah, Miss Mo, she was born up top. She was born up top. You heard me?
Oh,
shout out to Levi, man.
No, my ears, I'm deaf right now.
I'm a queen, said Robert Keller. If this is his power, he goes over and beyond for me. I do the same. Okay. Man, listen. Y'all done opened up my eyes definitely to this subject. It's a lot of things, and that flips around to the men, right? Do the men do? A lot of men didn't have a father. I didn't have a father growing up, so I just pretty much I saw things on TV and I said, wow, I want to be the type of husband that come home, work hard, kiss the wife. Hey, honey, how was work? How was your day? How was your day? Well, tell me. That's what I grew up seeing on TV because I never had it in my real life. So all I knew how to do was, just be the type of man that I never had in my life. I always said I'm going to be there for my kids. I'm going to make sure that they got this, they got this. Now, life does happen, and life sometimes doesn't always work out perfectly the way you want it to. But you do what you got to do. T-Bell
DJ
once said,
Chuck is asking what the question was.
the question was, DJ Chuck, what would you say was something that men used to do for women back in the day that they won't do for the women of these times? Meaning, men back in the day would trust that their wives or their woman was solid enough that they knew if they gave them money to pay the bills would be paid. Some would say these days, you give a woman your whole check, you'd be glad if she paid one bill because she'd be out shopping and doing whatever. They don't have some of the same morals and values as they used to back in the day. So what would be something, and the ladies kind of used it. Miss Mo says, I'm not going to trust you with all the finances. I need to know exactly what's going on. It's not like I'm not my mama. I'm not my grandmama. I'm not just going to just act like I don't care about if you have money and I'm sitting around here with nothing. Right? T-Bell once said chivalry, family time, sitting down as a family for dinner. Everything is social media, cell phones everywhere. We are unplugged with personal touch and talks. We text and FaceTime. That's real talk. That's real talk. Keller said, I'm a queen. That over and beyond must not include cooking once a week. Oh, boy. Miss Mo says, I'm saying we should share our whereabouts. I wouldn't walk out the door and not tell you. I expect the same. And that makes sense. Now, you know what? I think it's only with the way the times are these days, you need to know kind of, hey, where you headed to. Are you know what I'm saying? Because if something happened and the police call you and say, hey, you don't know where they are. What was the last place they said they was going? I don't know. He's just been missing for a couple of days. Well, that's your husband. You didn't know where he was going last? No, he don't tell me. He just leaves and goes places. So these days, especially these days, husbands, you need to know where your wife is. There's people now kidnapping women, and stuff like that. You want to know at least what the last vicinity was. You know what I mean? So a lot of stuff is safe.
They wouldn't know it now if it wouldn't have been for cell phones and
That's
women
true.
and men putting trackers on their husbands and boyfriend and girlfriend phones. They wouldn't know where half of them was at now.
You know what?
Because you do know that wives and husbands and girlfriends, boyfriends, they do be putting trackers on their phones.
Let me ask y'all a question, ladies and men. Ladies, would you be offended if your man put a tracker on your phone? And men, would you feel offended if your woman put a tracker on your phone? Would that offend you if they secretly put a tracker on your phone where they knew exactly where you was going without your knowledge? Would you find that to be a invasion of your privacy? Please put your answer in the chat. What about you, Miss April? If you had a boyfriend and he put a tracker on your phone, you said, hey, I'm at the store, and he said, you lying mother effer, you over here on that. And you were just trying to get out because you wanted to try to get away because y'all was arguing or whatever. Would that bother you?
Yeah, it would bother me. If don't put a tracker on my phone if I don't have one on yours.
Okay. All right.
Don't call me asking me where I'm at. Where you at?
There you go. Chocolate 82467.
So, you heard of that song? I was checking out and she was checking in.
Oh,
So
wow.
where you at? Where you know where I'm at? You follow me, you might not like what you see.
Uh-oh.
Might not like what you find out.
Uh-oh.
Because if I thought you was cheating, I was going to cheat on you.
Oh,
and
shoot.
I did.
Oh, shoot. Well, there we go. We definitely share our location, Live 360. Miss Mo. I don't know how the grandparents did it. My grandmother would fix a plate for my grandfather knowing he wasn't coming. Then she dared you to touch it. Wow. Keller said, call my mama. She knows where I'm at. I take care what financially I'm responsible for 100%, but I ain't letting her control my money. Ooh. Okay. Exactly, for our safety and respect. Tell each other. Right. Keller got the knee.
And don't tell him just make you mad every week. He just come in.
I know. Miss Mo said, Keller, go sleep at your mama house tonight.
I know that's right. If your mama know where you at, go sleep at your mama house.
So Icy said, not at all. West Coast Bell said, hell yeah. Oh, okay. So y'all would be offended. Oh, shoot. Miss Mo says, yes, huge boundary crossed and stalkerish. Ooh.
Yes.
One said, yes, she'd be offended. But hold on now. A man should be able to. Now, what if he put the tracker on your phone because he say, baby, it's just for your safety. I just need to know
that's some stalking. They didn't have this shit 10, 15, 20 years ago. We done lived all this time without tracking devices. No. No.
Okay, that's fair. James Harris says, I ain't tracking her and I ain't letting her track me. Chocolate said, yes, that implies he doesn't trust me. Cherie Harris says, hell yes, that's woo. West Coast Bell said that's weird. You okay, Miss April?
Yeah.
Faye said, not a boyfriend. As a wife, we can have a family tracker. Okay. DJ Chuck said, if she tracking me, then we don't need to be together because there's a trust issue. God bless you. Rocket said, yes, where is the trust? Okay. Love is fair. What up, Love is fair? Keller said, I don't believe in sharing locations on where I said I was at. Okay. Miss April is a savage.
It makes me Miss Mo, and I'ma tell you, being that savage, I got dogged one time in life, and I'ma tell you, young ladies in the chat, don't never close your heart up because you let one person hurt you, and you miss out on some good men.
That's real talk. That's a life lesson right there. Lady D said, yes. I'm a Queen says, if you tracking each other, then there's no trust. True Strong Warrior said, I don't really care about a tracker. Okay. T-Band 1 said, that's some of what I saw. I saw you and walking in the rain, Orange Juice Jones.
Right. Yeah.
Right, Keller. West Coast Bell says, if we have family location, that's one thing. But if he's just effing with me, nope. Miss Mo says, if I agree and want the tracker, that's different. I don't be installing any apps to watch me. I'm not under investigation because we sleep together. Good point. Good point. Okay.
Now, what about your husband? A lot of people, they shacking up now. They ain't getting married now.
Mm-hmm.
What if they got cameras in the homes and you don't know about it? How would you feel?
What do y'all feel about cameras? West Coast says, plus I'm always going to be more than one place. So sometimes I don't know exactly where I am, where I'm going. Okay. Do y'all feel a certain way about cameras in the house? If the man say,
you don't know. You don't know now.
You don't know the cameras in the house. Is that a problem? Is that a problem, ladies? If the husband or the boyfriend installs cameras in the house and you don't know, So Icy said violated. Mm. Faye said camera in the house is weird. DJ Chuck said that's invading privacy at Miss April.
I know it is. I'm just asking. We just, you know.
Lady D said, Lady D says, so I'm paranoid. I think cameras are everywhere. I will go looking for them. Miss Newsmo says, do not install anything to watch me. Sometimes my Alexa makes me feel away. My man shouldn't be doing that. Okay. West Coast Bell says we cammed up. Purple said, yep. I'm a Queen said, yes, that's a problem. Chocolate 82467 says, why are they putting cameras in the house? What are they looking for? No cameras in the house. I might want to be nude from time to time. Is it voyeurism, illegal and weird?
Oh shit! Here come Keller. Keller talking about his cameras in his house. Oh Lord!
He's got Keller cameras in the house. TV. I want to say yes. Flag on that ninja. No cameras. Chocolate 82467 says gonna mess around and see something they don't want to see. Yikes! Lady D said, "Oh, by the way, I have cameras in my house." Now, for security reasons, you do need cameras in the house for safety, break-ins and things like that. So let's.
But not if you don't know. I mean, you know, they trying to catch you. They think there's something going on there. If they don't tell you, if you find out, they done install cameras.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay, DJ Chuck said only you need your alarm system. I'm checking smoke detectors in hotels now because of doggone R. Kelly case. I had no idea. Yep. Yeah, he had a lot of hidden cameras. That was crazy.
Yeah, people have hidden cameras everywhere. Hell, people that lived in the house previously, you got hotel workers, people that own the house, they still recording, having a darn good time. But I'm talking about the husband. Because I know some people that found out that their husband, I know of two ladies that found out their husband had cameras installed in the house and didn't tell them. And they tried to play it off when they found out, like, oh, girl, I wasn't thinking about telling you. I forgot all about it. I had them cameras installed. You know, some men will have them cameras installed. Wait, they're good to these women, or you know, whatever preference they are nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
They'll take their phone with them, and the minute they hit that door, and you think that man gone in that car, they right down there at the end of the block, looking at you, seeing what you gonna do.
Damn.
Now, ain't that an insecure man?
That's insecure as hell. Hell yeah. That's super insecure. Keller said, I'm trying to make a movie with or without your consent. Ooh wee. Get him, Miss April.
Long as there ain't no minors in it.
As long as ain't no minors. I know that's right. Atmos, I have a thing about cameras and video recordings at this time. No thanks. I know that's right. They say some Airbnb have cameras. Yeah. Hernandez is the NFL player on camera, sent him to prison. Miss Mo says
Hernandez. Was that the guy that killed the girlfriend?
Yeah.
Pregnant?
think so. Miss Mo says, if you know there's a camera, I should know there's a camera. Let's all be honest and open. No one-sided crap. Okay. Keller said, Snapchat that. He is silly. He's silly. DJ Chuck said, April, if I have a camera, your ass not going anywhere. I'm laughing my ass off. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Keller said, I'm about to pull up on you. Oh, Miss Municipal said, Keller, I'm about to pull up on you. You got me hot over there trolling. Man, listen, y'all. I want to jump on here just to kind of have this conversation. It's a great conversation. We're going to do this every Saturday night. We're going to continue to do this. Venus versus Mars. It'll be some great topics. Ms. April, thank you for jumping on the panel and sharing with us.
No problem. And in all honesty, I would tell you ladies, don't let one man ruin you from ever being able to open yourself up completely to another man. It's not good. It's not healthy. You miss out on a lot of good men.
Hmm. No, you know, you're telling the truth because good men are discouraged when they meet a good. And let me tell y'all something, ladies. You'll be surprised at how a good man can sense how great of a woman that you are. But because of a man who didn't appreciate you, who dogged you out, who mistreated you, who made you build up those steel borders over your heart and over your mind and over your openness to want to try something new, it will deteriorate and tear that good man down to make him go towards something that's maybe not as valuable as you are. I don't think people understand that people deserve the benefit of the doubt. And the only way that you're going to ever really find true love is you must expose your heart to being broken. It's unfortunate and it sucks, but you have to go into a situation and say, listen, I'm here and I am willing to see if we have a connection, and I'm not going to restrict you from showing me true love. I am available for you to possibly break my heart. I pray you don't. But here I am. That goes for men and women. And I know that sucks and it's hard to say, that. It's hard to listen to that, but it's the truth. In order for you to really find true love, you have to expose yourself and your heart towards being available to be broken. Those are just facts. Rocket said this was a great live. Thank you, Miss April. Let that excess baggage go. It's holding you back. Great live. Thank you very much. There are no rules in love. We all take a different route to get to the promised land. Indeed. And on that note, y'all, we're going to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here. Faye, go ahead.
And so we thank y'all so much. You know, I don't mind enjoying telling my stories if they can help somebody and some of my mistakes I made in life. And any of my friends can tell you that's married, I ain't never told them to leave their husbands because I was single. Matter of fact, I told them I didn't want to hear about it. They better not come over here because I can't take care of them.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
James Harrison
says, y'all have a great night.
Indeed.
I'm going to take me some more cold medicine. I've been on the weird sleep schedule. I'm going to take this cold medicine and be out, and I might be up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, you relax and get you some rest, okay? All right.
Okay. Everybody have a great night.
All right. Thank you.
Peace.
Y'all have a blessed night. Thank y'all for coming over here. And I will holler at y'all. We're going to be here for service in the morning. I'll be here at 10 o'clock for this Blessed House Ministries. God bless y'all.
And have your suit on tomorrow.
Have my suit on tomorrow. I will make it happen. All right. See y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Good night.
1, 2. Welcome to the show. Can you?
Grab me a positive synergy. I have been doubted through life. Been there and done that with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong. They're struggling too long. This song is for you. I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way. 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 Get out my way.